on your hometown station 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Good morning and welcome into Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Wally Lukashenski with Cale Zomer up in the WBEV studio, making us sound good this morning. Hometown Today is presented by Professional Floor Covering, and it's also brought to you by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. Oh, nicely done, Cale. My bad, we got that. Thank you very much, Cale Zomer. Otherwise, now you can actually hear me. Welcome into Hometown this morning. Microphone unplugged. So now I promise you get the actual voice. You get the experience. And you're going to get the experience over at McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam as well, because they re-glue chairs, end tables, and other loosened items. Their service department is the best. They also rewire old lamps. They have a Lazy Boys service center. McKinstry's famous lemon oil polish will bring any of your wooden furniture back to life. They have a Pride Lift chair service center and free delivery and setup as well. But they also have great design services. The sales designers can help you choose your styles, sizes, and colors of the furniture that will fit your needs. They can also help you with area rugs, wall color, and accessories as well. Using your ideas, the professionals at McKinstry's will arrive at the room plan you desire and work within your budget. But last but not least, they have picture framing, and they stock a large selection of these frame moldings and conservation mattings and glass. This ensures prompt and proper professional framing of your needlework, family photos, wedding pictures, oil paintings, wildlife prints, and award certificates. But best of all, you will be amazed at the low everyday prices. Again, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Front Street, downtown in Beaver Dam. You can also find them at McKinstry'sHomeFurnishings.com. And now this morning, we have our Chamber Spotlight. So we have 3 different groups that we're going to be bringing in, welcoming, introducing you to, and learning a little bit about them and what they do. And first, we have Glenna Bockham, the owner of Remax Prime right here in Beaver Dam. And Glenna, first of all, I got to ask you, how are you doing today? Hope you're enjoying your summer so far.
I'm doing really well. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here, so I appreciate the invite.
Of course. I'm excited to talk with you a little bit this morning because I know before we get into all the X's and O's and the details about you guys, we all are familiar with the balloon, the Remax balloon. We're going to have to dive into that as well because I know that we're going to have the opportunity potentially to see it here in the area a little bit. But can you tell me, first of all, a little background about yourself, Glenna? What made you decide to go into this and bring this to right here in Beaver Dam?
Absolutely. Well, I guess it all started when I was searching for my own home. My husband and I were looking. At that time, I was in the insurance field. I was doing home insurance. So it was closely related. You know, there were some similarities there. But I just loved the process so much while we were doing it ourselves. And I had been thinking a lot about it and just decided to jump in head first.
You know, this is what I want to do. Yes. I want to be involved with this, help bring the dreams. This is a huge part in people's lives.
Absolutely. Biggest purchase you'll ever make.
It is. Yes. And I was going to say, this is where you're spending all your time. So you got to make sure that you have the right people that are looking out for you. So what is it like in that process of buying a home? Do you guys help and assist people like me that have no idea what we're doing?
Gosh, all of it. We assist with all of it. So we're there from the very beginning to the very end. We're helping you search for them. We're giving you the information regarding title companies, regarding just everything you need, even insurance, all of those things, pointing you in the right direction, making sure you get all your questions answered. Obviously, searching from home to home, making sure we find the right one for you. So all kinds of things. We're there every step of the way.
And you're not going to hate people like me that are super picky, that I'm going to be like, I might have to see 40 different homes in this process.
Absolutely not. I think when I was looking for mine, we saw 17 in one day.
Yes. So. Well, you have to actually make sure you're going to, if I'm spending my forever home somewhere, I want to make sure it's the forever home for me.
That's right. We like to say the more you look at, the better. You want to be sure it's the right one for you.
I like that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm actually encouraged to be a little, picky in my process here. But Glenna, you were telling me a little bit before, it's not just you that's going to be working over there. Your family's involved. This is a family-owned business.
That's right. So it is a family-owned business. My mom is also an agent at the office, and we have the same name. So when you call, when you're trying to get a hold of us, just ask for Glenna, and we'll get you to the right one.
Oh, that's perfect. Yes. So we got 2 Glennas over there. That's going to make my life very easy.
That's correct.
Yeah. Well, I imagine you're all friendly and happy to help, just like you are.
Absolutely.
You guys, I'm sure, do things throughout the year, whether it be going into parades or having events of some sort. Can you tell me a little bit, like, from the day-to-day, what that looks like in that end?
Yes. So we've been local my whole life. We've always been around the area, so we're always trying to incorporate ourselves into the local activities. We do a lot of tree plantings, Arbor Day specifically. We like to do those. We keep our trees all year round, then we take care of them all year. We go ahead, we decorate those, and then the next year we plant them. So we're kind of facilitating that all year. We're going to the Clyman Canners a lot. That's a youth baseball team in Clyman. We take the balloon there as often as we absolutely can, weather depending, of course.
Of course.
We've been in the parade with our basket of fire, so we really enjoy that, and we're hopeful to incorporate that at this year's Chamber Wine Walk as well.
Oh, okay, that's exciting.
Yes.
Possibly have that over there. And
Yes.
we already know anything with a wine walk, you're going to have people pretty excited about that, too.
Absolutely.
Can you tell me the background about this balloon? Because, like, I've always seen it. I've never understood it. So it's kind of associated with the brand very closely.
Absolutely. So we're obviously the only real estate company out there with a hot air balloon.
Of course, yes, you are.
But yeah, it's a big deal. So when you're part of that, you have the ability to bring it to different events and things of that sort. But it's our logo. I mean, when you see the balloon, you know. Even if you don't know much about real estate, you see that hot air balloon and you know. I mean, it's red, it's white, and it's blue. The colors stand out. It's a big deal. It's how people notice us.
Well, red, white, and blue, obviously, everything in the States here that you guys take care of, but you guys are a global brand, so it goes beyond the red, white, and blue, too.
That's correct. We can help out anywhere. So whether or not, we might be not able to do the paperwork for you, if, say you want to go to Alaska, say you want to go to Jamaica, Puerto Rico, anywhere you want to go, we can help assist with that. We've got agents everywhere. We're global.
Well, that makes life a lot easy, so you can always be on the look depending on where you want to go.
Yes.
Is there a website or a way people can get in contact with you or possibly peruse like some of the options that you guys have to offer?
There sure is. So we've got our website. It's www.homeswithprime.com. You can always stop in at our office. We're on South Center Street here in Beaver Dam. So yeah, we're on all the social media sites as well. So you can message us any way that you'd like. Any way you want to get a hold of us, it'll work for us.
You're on socials as well.
That's correct. Yep.
All right, so people can contact you through there and the same way and still get in contact and be able to use your guys' services.
Absolutely. We have all the social medias just in case. Everybody likes to be contacted different ways, so we're available in all those ways.
I imagine that, like, selling homes, especially to, like, first-time home buyers, it's got to be a pretty fulfilling experience. What's the favorite part for you about what you do in the community here?
Just finding the right home for someone. You can tell by the look on their face. I'm sure with everyone else as well, when you get your home, you know, you look at so many of them and you can tell what's right for someone and what's not right for someone. When you find them the right one, it's fulfilling. It's exciting.
That Goldilocks feeling.
That's right.
Like this is the bed for them. This is the home.
Yes.
That's really cool. Well, I tell you what, Glenn, I want to give you the last 30 seconds or so here. Is there anything that you want to highlight or something about RE/MAX Prime that we need to be aware about that we haven't got to talk about yet?
Well, we're here for all of your real estate needs. So we will do your residential. We've definitely been involved in commercial. We're local. We want to be involved, and we love people stopping in at the office. So you don't get a lot of that anymore, and just know that we're there, South Center Street, and we'd love to have visitors.
Yeah, so come on down. You can head out there in person. You can also check them out on the socials or on their website as well. So a lot of options there. And you can watch back to all of these interviews today on the Daily Dodge YouTube page. Make sure you go back, hear all these great things that these great programs and businesses have to offer. But Glenn, thank you so much for joining me this morning. I had a blast talking with you, and good luck the rest of the year. I'm looking forward to seeing the balloon around.
Absolutely. I'll keep you posted.
I appreciate it. All right, we're going to step aside for a quick break. When we come back, we're going to continue our Beaver Dam Chamber Spotlight here today. That's next on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Hometown Today is presented by McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and by Professional Floor Covering, as we are every day. And now for our Chamber Spotlight here in the second block, we're going to be talking with Kyle Schrader, owner of the Kyle Schrader Agency with American Family Insurance, which we're very familiar with if we're here in the great state of Wisconsin, because we know this Brewers time of year. Got to go over to AmFam Field. So, like, where did you become involved with this brand? And I guess tell me a little bit about your own background.
Yeah, sure. So, to be honest with you, I kind of fell into it. I used to be a personal trainer, and one of my clients was an agent for American Family. So he kind of swindled me into his office. One thing led to another, and an agency opened up here in the Beaver Dam area. I was in the Verona, outside of Madison.
Oh, sure, about an hour out.
So, yep. So December of 21, we started. So my family and my two daughters moved up here. Don't tell Glenna, but we only looked at 2 houses.
Dude, you saw the first one, you're like, and not that one, second one, that's it. I'm good.
We had a little bit of a time crunch, but yeah, so we've had a great 3.5 years. It's just flown by.
Well, we're very happy to have you here in Beaver Dam in the area. And I know you guys do a lot of great things. We get to hear about it a lot right here again with like having the Brewers play there. You're constantly around it. But for people that might not know what American Family Insurance does, what kind of services do you offer?
So we offer pretty much everything. I mean, home and auto and life insurance are the big 3. But we also do a lot of business stuff, commercial insurance. We can pretty much find a policy for anybody. We don't do health insurance. That's the only thing we don't do.
Okay, no health insurance.
Yeah.
We can keep that track.
Yeah. So, but yeah, pretty much anything other than that we can help with.
Well, it's very similar to what I was talking about with Glenna in the first block. I'm clueless with pretty much everything insurance. It's like a big scary thing to me, and I'm like just out of sight, out of mind. It's not the right way to handle it. Are you guys there to help us too? Where if I walk in and be like, I'm sorry, I truly don't know anything about what I'm doing, are you able to help me and point me in the right direction?
Yeah, absolutely, and I think that's one of the big things with American Family. We have an agency model, so we have an office, an actual agent, and staff, so that you're not just calling a 1-800 number, talking to somebody different every time. You can come in and you can talk to us. You know, that's what we pride ourselves on. I mean, I know that insurance, a lot of people may not understand it and totally understand what's in their policies and what they have coverage for, and that's what we're here for. And you know, that's the biggest thing that we pride ourselves on. And one of the biggest tips that I would have for the consumer and the customer,
I would love to hear a tip.
ask questions. Don't just assume that something is covered or you have coverage somewhere. Ask questions, call your agent. I mean, that's the biggest thing. We try to do yearly reviews for our customers, so we try to get them into the office or just at least on the phone once a year and just talk about things. And you know, life happens, things change all the time, and that's another important time to be able to talk to your insurance agent and your insurance provider. Talk about those changes and see if you need to make any changes to your policies, add something, drop something. So,
and it's one of those things too with asking questions. Don't be afraid to ask too many, because like I know that I'll ask like a couple questions sometimes, and they're like, I'm being annoying. They think I should know this. I'm being an idiot. If you don't ask the questions, you're not going to have the answers.
Exactly.
So like you guys are there. You got to be welcoming to those. You got to be. I'm imagining you're like, please bring them on. Let me help you.
The worst thing that could happen is you don't understand or you didn't have coverage for something that you thought you did.
Yes.
And you know, you want to avoid that at all costs. We've heard all the questions in the world, trust me. So
there's no dumb question.
There's no dumb question, absolutely not.
Well, for people that want to find you, whether that be to drive in and actually talk to you guys in person, or just want to learn a little bit more online, is there a place where they can do that, and where can they find you in person?
Yeah, so we're on Center Street, 1301 Center Street. You can also go to my website, KyleSchraderAgency.com. We're also on Facebook. Give us a call, shoot us an email. I mean, come into the office. We got candy.
Oh, it's a good way to get me in the front door.
Absolutely, yeah. So, I mean, yeah, there's numerous ways to get a hold of us.
Perfect. Yeah. Well, there are a lot of ways people can get a hold of you. You have a ton of great services to offer. Do you guys do anything throughout the year, whether it be going to events or highlighting your brand in some way that people can be familiar with?
Yeah, I try to stay as involved as I can in the community. We worked a lot with the Jefferson Elementary Fun Run this year. We do customer appreciation events. So last year we had an event in around Labor Day and just had brats and hamburgers out in the parking lot. And but yeah, I mean, we try to. I'm still relatively new in the community, so I try to get my name out there as much as possible and try to give back to the community as much as I can. So,
well, see, this is our first time actually meeting each other today, but I already got exposed to you because I was at the chamber dinner this year, and you were a recipient of the Under 40 award. And I feel bad. I look back. I hope you're listening, Glenna. She also is a former Under 40 recipient award winner here, so I had to give her flowers too. But what was that like? What has gone into that got you obviously highlighted for a big award here just 3.5 years into this?
Well, I got to give a lot of props to my staff. They are the key cog in the operation for sure. They have a lot of experience and they have done us very well. We've paid out a lot of claims to the community, and I'm really proud of that. Last year we paid over $3 million in claims. This year we're already up to $2.7 million.
Wow.
So we're definitely going to go past that $3 million.
I was going to say you're well on track right now.
But that's fine. That's okay. That's part of what gives me pride in what I do is being able to protect the community and getting them back on their feet when something happens.
I love that. Yeah. That's fantastic. Well, first of all, congratulations on winning that award. That is, it's a heck of an achievement. It's something you should be proud of for obviously what you're doing here in the area. But I also want to ask you as well. So looking at what we do as the consumer for this, what is something that we are probably doing right now that we're not aware of that we need to be better equipped or need to go to you and learn information? What are we doing wrong?
Well, I don't know if you guys are doing anything wrong, but
I assure you I am.
One of the biggest things that you can do to save money is bundle stuff. Bundle your policies. I know a lot of people have policies with different companies. Most companies offer pretty hefty discounts if you bundle everything together. On top of that, what I always recommend too, don't always shop price. I know budgets matter.
Okay. So that's what you mean, just going strictly on the price of something?
Yeah, that's something that I always try to make sure that people understand. I know budgets matter, don't get me wrong, but just like with anything, there's sometimes a reason why something is very, very cheap.
You get what you pay for.
You get what you pay for. So you want to make sure, again, going back to that point I made, just make sure you're asking questions, understanding what is behind the policy, what is behind the price. So.
All right, well, perfect. I will make sure I'm asking you way too many questions. So I will follow your advice on that one.
Absolutely.
And I asked Glenna this. I love to ask this in the chamber spotlights. But is there a favorite thing for you about what you do every day, whether that be in the community, just day to day, what you guys achieve over there with American Family Insurance?
I think the biggest thing is our ability and strength with our claims, our claims situations and the claims process. I know a lot of people get frustrated when they have to do a claim and it's either denied or they have a issue, talking with the adjuster or talking with the company. So that's what brings me a lot of pride is our streamline with our claims process. And having somebody come in and they have a major claim and their life is completely changed, and then to be able to help them get back on their feet, that's one of the greatest satisfactions that I get from my work. So.
Well, I never actually feel like I've had a conversation with like insurance and actually hear about. We're proud that we've given out $2.7 million, and it's not even August yet. Like that's something that you don't hear a lot. And I think it probably speaks to the small townness too of doing business here locally. Is that something that you think is probably true, that when you are going into like local insurances, you're going to be taken care of differently?
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
That's what I was going to say. We like small town Beaver Dam. I'm not going to complain about that whatsoever.
Absolutely.
Well, Kyle, I got to do the same thing. I got to leave the floor with you here with just about a minute left. Is there anything that we haven't gone over today that we really need to know, whether it be about Kyle Schrader or about American Family Insurance as a whole?
No, I mean, a shameless plug if you want to.
We love shameless plugs here.
Come on in and walk in, and I can take a look at your stuff. I mean, obviously, there's no cost to get a free quote, and I'm happy to answer any questions, even if you're with a different company or anything like that. That's what I'm here for. So yeah, give us a call.
And then can you give us that phone number and maybe the website one more time?
Sure, 920-887-3033. And then the website is KyleSchraderAgency.com.
And again, you can go back and watch this interview on Daily Dodge TV. So if you're in your car, you weren't able to write that down, jot it down right now, you can go back there, get that phone number, or hit that website up, and Kyle and his team are going to be able to look out for you over there. Well, Kyle, thank you so much for joining me today, and looking forward to hearing more about the success in the future here.
Thank you. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Absolutely. We're going to step aside for a break. And when we come back, we continue our Beaver Dam spotlight in the third block. This is Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
specific size for a room, they can set you up. And the great part is with professional floor covering, Randy and his team will come out to your home, measure everything up for free. They can provide you with suggestions on different types of flooring, what might work in a room, what might not, and they can give you some options at different price points as well. They are an Abbey Design Center, professional floor covering, 713 Park Avenue in Beaver Dam, online at PROFLR.com. We head back down to the Daily Dodge TV studio and Wally Lukashinsky.
Thank you so much, Kale. I appreciate it. And during the break, we had the man himself, Wade Bates, walk through, and he gave me an update that I have to pass along to you guys. Legion Baseball is on time today. So that 16 and under regionals game is still on time, set to be played at 11:30. Again, that is on time. So good news there. Jeff Eberly continues to amaze me. But we are now going to shift back to the Chamber Spotlight. I'm excited now to be joined by branch manager with Associated Bank, Megan Klingbeil. How are you doing today, first of all, and welcome to the show.
Thanks, Wally. I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Of course. I'm fired up to be talking with you this morning because everybody that does anything has to have money, and that means banks are always going to be very much in play. What kind of services are offered at Associated Bank? Because it's another thing that I got to be honest with you. I'm not the best with my money.
So the great thing is you don't have to be great with money to come into a bank, right? So here at Associated, we offer a wide variety of services. We can help consumer, just like yourself. What I specialize in is businesses, so working with like the local businesses within our community. But then we have resources to help with like our 401k retirement planning, could be like additional partner services that we just bring in other people, but it's one-stop shopping. So you come in, you see me, we have a conversation, I learn more about you, what you're looking for, and then whether myself or my team can help you, or we source it out with one of our partners and bring them in to come and work with you.
So that's great. So I can go in and initially just honestly be like, Megan, here's the deal. This is my money. I don't know where I should be putting this. Because all these smart people, it seems like they got like a pamphlet someday, and I missed that day where, should I be in a CD? Should it be in a 401k? You can actually help me map out how to use my money efficiently, probably.
Right. You don't know what you don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's where we just sit down and have a conversation. We will ask some questions to better understand what you're looking to do with your money, what your end goal is, where you are today, where you want to go tomorrow, what your retirement plan looks like. And then from there, we formulate a plan. And that plan can shift, right? Because life happens and things change throughout your life. So we start with a plan. And the great thing is we're relationship bankers. So we don't go away. So we follow up with you and we check in and we see how things are going, because if we need to change the plan, then we adjust it to your lifestyle changes.
This Chamber Spotlight really worked well today because the three really work hand in hand. So again, we put our money in the right places and work with you. We can make that money, make sure that that new home we bought is taken care of, that we're taking care of ourselves. So today really worked out. I love this. It all kind of bled together. But for, I guess, other people right now, one of the people that we have on in the damn sports show all the time is their future college kids. And a lot of future college kids have never had their own account. They're going into a new world where they're going to be making money, and they don't know what to do with that. How would you suggest people that are at a different phase of life, those 18 to 22-year-olds, what would you recommend they be doing as they are going to be getting a little bit of income for the first time?
Right. So we offer family banking. So what we recommend is that first job, you bring your children in and sit down with us and we teach you how to manage a bank account. But it's not just us. You have mom and dad at home. They can teach you. They can show you the ropes. And then when you go off to college, you have a little bit of a foundation to go from. And then from there, hopefully you can continue to build that foundation and grow with that. But our job is to get you established, show you how to manage your account, give you the tools to do that, and then effectively send you on your way to use those tools and go from there. But we don't just go away. Again, we give you our contact information. We follow up with phone calls, emails, whatever that looks like. And we're located all across Wisconsin, Minnesota, Illinois. there's locations, we have over 150 locations. You're going to find an Associated Bank in most college towns.
Ooh, I like that. So that's a great opportunity too, because nobody likes those fees when you're going to the ATM and have to pull the money out, and they might have them right there in your college town. And there's a lot of people out there that once they set up their own account, they're like, you know what, I am comfortable with my money. That's great. But there's a lot of people that would like to go in and occasionally meet with you, talk about ideas. Is that something that you guys offer where, hey, you can come in anytime. Maybe I'm at a different phase of life now. What should I be doing differently?
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yes.
Well, I'd love to ask you too. We kind of skirted past the background at the beginning here. How long have you been with Associated Bank, and how long have you been in the area here in Beaver Dam?
So you talk about those college kids, right? So I started at the bank in high school. I was 17. No idea what banking looked like, but I did a business co-op, and I needed a job in a business professional setting. And at 17, not many places will hire you.
True.
So I applied for a different role. The person went non-responsive. I applied for Associated. Here I am. I worked most of my career in our Watertown location, and then have since taken promotions. I went to Columbus for 2 years, and I've been in Beaver Dam just under a year now.
Wow. Well, welcome to Beaver Dam. We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
And you've stayed at Associated Bank since you were 17. So something had to have kept you there. Can you tell me what makes Associated Bank special to you? Because clearly, if you've been there this long and you're committing your career to this, you love what you do.
So I would say the culture. The culture there is what keeps most colleagues, is what, when we ask anybody, but for myself specifically. We work with other people so closely that it's like family. You know people on a personal level, you know them on a professional level, and just being able to be in the community with them, doing different volunteer activities, or maybe it's doing a after work get together with different branches, and you just have that camaraderie with your coworkers.
Well, you mentioned the volunteering in there. I imagine part of that, building that family relationship, building that strong culture, goes into that volunteer work. Can you tell me a little bit about it? You were kind of hinting at it during the break, and it sounds like a really cool thing you do.
Yeah, so Associated Bank is rooted here, right? So we want to be in our communities, but every year for the last 3 years, we've done an annual day of service. And this year, it's in June every year, and it's over a 3-day period. And this year we did 7,200 hours of volunteering over that 3 days across our footprint within our communities.
That's unbelievable. 7,200 hours, you said?
Yes.
3 days. And I know you said you had 150-ish locations.
Yes.
So that's a lot of good that you guys were able to do. Can you share what you specifically did or what your group did out here?
Yeah, so we had a couple of colleagues from within my branch that worked at the Habitat for Humanity and did some cleaning of shelves. And then there was a group of us that we actually went into Madison and we worked at the Ronald McDonald House and made breakfast for the families that are staying there.
Oh, well, congratulations, or well done, I should say, anyways. And I know that people around here, everybody needs to go to the bank. If people want to find you in your specific location, where can they find you?
So I am located here in Beaver Dam, 201 Park Avenue. I'm in the office most of the time, otherwise kind of out on the streets visiting different businesses. I'm on LinkedIn, so Megan Klingbeil. Otherwise, we associatedbank.com.
Well, that's phenomenal. And do you guys, you said associatedbank.com, do you guys do anything on socials that people need to be aware of? Or is the website the best to keep in touch and follow along?
Either locally at the branch or at the website.
I can do that. That makes my life very easy. And then, so we have a couple minutes left here again. I'd love to hit those same two questions I've been asking everybody else. One, what is, for you, the thing that is your favorite about what you get to do every day?
So for me, it's working with people, getting to understand them and their finances better, but creating a plan. It might be that first savings account or helping somebody get out of debt. So they come in, have all this debt, live paycheck to paycheck, they're stressed. And we start with $25 a month, and they come in a year later and they're debt free. And it's just slowly building, chipping away at different things, working through a plan, creating that budget, and just watching them succeed in their goals.
And then to actually get that budget, is that something, again, once you have that account, you guys offer with that? As long as you have an account, you're going to be giving me advice?
Yes, even if you don't have an account, you can come in and see me and I will create a budget with you and I will give you advice on how to better manage your money if that's what's needed.
Be very careful what you say. I have the spending habits of a much wealthier man.
Well, come in and see me.
All right, well, that sounds great. Then I guess final question for you today is going to be, again, is there something that we might have missed today or something that you just want to particularly highlight about Associated Bank and what you guys get to do?
Yeah, I think Associated Bank just, we're a Midwestern bank. We are, headquartered right here in Wisconsin. Everything a local bank can do is what we do. And we are in our community and we want to be here and, show up.
Well, I've been talking this morning with Megan Klingbeil, the branch manager with Associated Bank right here in Beaver Dam. Welcome to Beaver Dam. Glad to hear that you're also in the 1 year club with me. So looking forward to seeing you around in the community and good luck going forward.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. And we're going to take now our final break of the day. And when we come back, Kayla and I are going to inform you on what's going on here in the area. That's next on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Hot days.
welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Out of breath because I just had to say goodbye to our wonderful three guests that just came into the studio. And as always, Kale, I pushed it a little too close to the show time here, and here we are gasping for air as we walk back down the studio.
Between that and your bum knee, buddy, I worry about you sometimes.
I'm not worth worrying about, but I appreciate it, Kale. It's very kind of you.
Well, I tell you what, Wally, happy Thursday, almost to the week, and what a kind of a crazy afternoon we had yesterday with the weather that moved through the area. It looks like a couple of confirmed tornadoes here in our area. So, yeah, another crazy one almost. And I realized yesterday it was almost 2 months to the date of our May 15th tornado outbreak, because yesterday was July 16th, so missed it by a day, but almost 2 months to the day. And so that was kind of crazy. And, we all kind of made it through. And I think that deserves a little treat, don't you?
I would love a treat right now, Kale.
Well, I'll tell you what, we got a great treat for you today because the Beaver Dam High School Choir is gearing up for a big trip out to New York. Did you ever get to do any of these trips when you were in high school?
I went to Washington, D.C., but I never went to, New York or anything, crazy outside. It was like, hey, here's an old statue. Enjoy.
Yeah, exactly. But these are great trips for our high schoolers to get to experience the world, and so they gotta raise some money to pay for the trip. And so coming up today from 11 till 2, they have teamed up with Blue Hawaii, and they're going to be doing a big fundraiser over at the market in Beaver Dam and selling some delicious Hawaiian shaved ice.
Ooh, wait, what? Hawaiian shaved ice. What's the difference between Hawaiian shaved ice and regular shaved ice?
It's just, I don't even know how, it's true shaved ice, not this we chipped some ice and
oh,
we're
I
passing
actually
off the
think I know the difference what you're talking about. Yeah, it's almost that thinner, it's like paper thin ice right on these.
Yes, it's so good. And Blue Hawaii is going to be out there with the Beaver Dam High School Choir today from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. Over at the market on North Spring Street. 100% of the proceeds is going to be donated to the Beaver Dam High School choir for their trip. And I'll tell you what, we had a chance to have some of this shaved ice on this past weekend. Good stuff. We had we got a couple to share, because first of all, these things are huge. They are massive. So we actually just got 2 to share amongst the family. So we got one blue raspberry, which was awesome, and then the other one was rainbow. So it was a kind of a combination of 3 or 4 different flavors. Oh, so good. So, yeah, looking forward to that. I might have to try to sneak out of the office. I know I just had some this weekend, but it was so good I need some more already. So I'm hoping I can sneak out of the office here today and pick some of that up. So, again, 11 till 2 today over at the market in Beaver Dam. And then tomorrow, Wally, I'm super excited. You and I are going to be on the road tomorrow.
We are going to be on the road tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, for Hometown Today, we got an extended special edition one where we're going to be out there for 2 hours at the BD Splash Pad right there in Swan Park. I know that we love going over there. We're going to be out there here in a few weeks again for, what is it? What is the reason we're at Swan Park, Kale? Line?
Well, tomorrow, not only are we going to be live with Hometown Today tomorrow from 9 to 11, but when we wrap up at 11 o'clock, we're going to kick off the WBEV Brat Fry from 11 till 1, which will also be at the Swan Park Splash Pad. And then that you can get your permanent brat and soda with a water for just $2. And we're out there with Newman Pools tomorrow. It's going to be fun. We'll get to talk with Randy and some of the team from Newman. We're going to get to learn a little bit about some of the functions of the Splash Pad, which is cool.
I'm going to be walking around with the remote mic,
you might
literally
be walking around
up
a little bit, getting a little inside info on kind of how the design came together on it. But during the Brat Fry from 11 to 1, I love this because, our Brat Fries are already pretty awesome. But this one's a little extra special because Newman Pools will be on hand, and they're going to be handing out free ice cream to everybody.
Wait, we have free ice cream tomorrow?
Yeah, buddy.
Oh,
yeah, buddy.
Mission.
So, bring the whole fam down, get lunch for super cheap, get your ice cream for the kids, and then take the kids over and play in the splash pad. It's going to be a grand old time.
Mission accomplished. You're right. Because, again, tomorrow, not only can you get that great, delicious brat, you're going to have a chance to get ice cream with it. I mean, jackpot. We're going to be out there from 9 to 11. And then, of course, I'm telling you, what is it? Night on the Town. that we're
National Night Out.
National Night Out. We're also going to be back there. So this next month, we're going to be living at Swan Park. You're going to make sure you come out and have some fun with us.
Yeah, a couple of weeks from now, August 5th, is the big National Night Out event at Swan Park, and we'll be down there. Us and a number of members of our team will be down there, probably handing out some swag. So see us there. And then, of course, Wally. It's been pretty warm out, and today after the big storm system passed through, brought that cold front in. I got outside this morning to leave for work, and I went, wow, like I definitely needed a sweater this morning. It was cool out. Does it kind of have you thinking about Mexico a little bit?
Interesting. I was initially thinking about we're getting into football weather, but at the end of the football season, when it is cold outside, the waves, beaches, escapes, and vibes Mexico trip. Charlie Dern and myself, Wally Lukashenski, gonna be with you at Playa Mujeres down there in Mexico. And Kale, when I tell you, it's the middle of February. We're flying out of Milwaukee. You don't have to fly out of Chicago anymore.
So nice.
It's all inclusive. It's adults only. You need to get away from the little chipmunks for a little bit. You come on down with Charlie and I. We're gonna have some fun. All inclusive. It's gonna get crazy. I'll go on record and say that. It's gonna be crazy, Ken.
I'm not sure Mexico's ready for Wally, but where can they find more info?
Oh, you can go to DailyDodge.com. There's going to be a drop-down link. You can click on that, learn out there. We're going through Holly with memory making travel. So you got two different avenues there to get involved. So DailyDodge.com, and then of course go over and talk to Holly again with memory making travel as well. But Kale, that is going to do it for us here on Hometown Today. We'll be back tomorrow, same time. We won't be back in the same time, same place. We'll be back same time from 9 to 10, but we're also going to be sticking around that extra hour from 10 to 11 over there at the Splash Pad. So make sure you're tuned in for that. This has been Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.